G'day, my name is Gareth. I'm a railway enthusiast currently in Melbourne, Australia. In this video, I'm exploring Melbourne's 3 old underground metro stations: Flagstaff, Melbourne Central and Parliament. Basically getting off at each stop and exploring the interesting and unusual things that each station has to offer. So if you like railways and city exploring like I do, I think you're gonna like this one. So without further delay, let's jump on board and get this train party started, baby. Woo! Yeah!
What's going on, guys? It's Gareth. So I'm currently at Southern Cross Station here in Melbourne, Australia. Now, Melbourne has three unusual underground train stations. There's more to come. Metro has 2 under the city and a few more in different locations. They're not currently open, but we will check them out when they finally do open. But right now, I really want to check out the old 1970s-ish railway train stations underground. Let's go check them out. I just love standing here and looking at the view every time I come here. The metro tunnels that were opened in 1981, I might add, not the 70s.
So after doing some research while editing this video, I was surprised to find out that the 3 stations actually opened up in stages. So Melbourne Central used to be called Museum Station, and that one opened up in 1981, whereas Parliament actually opened up in 1983. But the first station we'll be visiting today, Flagstaff, actually opened up in 1985, so technically Flagstaff is the youngest out of the 3 metro underground stations, though it doesn't look like it, and we'll get to that soon.
You would think that pollution might become a problem in here, right? So I'm currently on platform 9 and 10. If you look straight ahead, you can see the 1981 tunnels, the City Loop tunnels that were built. This is where our journey pretty much begins. I'm excited. If you're watching this video right now, don't you just love trains? Gosh, I know I do. So the 3 stations we're interested in is Flagstaff, Melbourne Central and Parliament. They are the 3 underground stations. And also, Melbourne has a lot of these TV screens on their stations to allow the driver to be able to see if there's anyone jumping in and out of the train before they close the doors, right? See, Sydney has a guard compartment. Sydney has a separate guard that controls the buttons for the doors. And I'm not too sure what Melbourne does, but obviously this is for the drivers, because this is where the train literally sits right there, and then the driver's able to see for safety, right? Sydney does not have these. New York City does, though. I've been to New York City. New York City has heaps of these in their tunnels, even some in London's tube. Definitely the London tube.
Your next service to depart from platform 10.
So this is us basically entering now. And we're in. Here we are arriving at Flagstaff. Flagstaff is our first underground station.
Right. We're at Flagstaff.
Gosh, I love looking at a train go through a tunnel. Don't you guys?
I've actually been through these stations many times before, just on a train. I've just been through them, right? I think I got off at one of those stations, one of these stations at one point, but I don't remember which one it was. But this is the first time I'm exploring. This is cool.
All right, let's have a look down here. That elevator and this corridor gives me London Underground vibes, 100%.
Oop. We'll go up there in a second. Oh, we got platforms 3 and 4 down there. We will definitely check that out in a second. I didn't know that. Genuinely surprised by that. Reminds me of Town Hall Station in Sydney. Okay, I think we're gonna go downstairs now and see the other platforms. Wow, the tunnel starts here. We're a lot closer to the tunnel entrance from where the escalator gets off. Very nice. Let's go back the other side. Strong wind coming right now through the tunnel. So the train that's coming through now is coming through the Burnley Tunnel.
To Glen Waverley via Flinders Street, and always remember to touch on your monkey at the start of your journey.
Here she comes. Wow, I can feel that wind. Where's the exit? This way out to William Street, apparently. So the station entrance is right there. We got tram station out the front, so direct access to trams transfer from the station. And of course, Latrobe Street is just going backwards and forwards. That has the free city loop. Alright, so I've just reached Flagstaff train station. This is the underground railway station here in Melbourne. This is underneath the actual park itself. So there's no entry after 12 AM. We will be going down there in a future video.
So this particular footage right now is some footage that I'm recycling from my Melbourne New Year's Eve video. This is when I was just checking out the family zones for the New Year's Eve fireworks. And yeah, we got some great views of the actual park that's on top of Flagstaff train station. Very interesting.
We have a great view of the buildings. And I guess some of these buildings will be going off 9:30 and midnight. That's a tram. I can't help myself. Every time I see one, I'm like, oh. There's the city buildings above me. I think what we're going to do, we're going to move to the next station, the next train station.
Yes, we definitely are, past Gareth. You're goddamn right.
Very cool location. But we're going to go to the next one right now. Melbourne Central. Let's go. So I just decided to check out the toilets, right? And they definitely look dated. You know when you see an old movie and you think to yourself, wow, the themes in this movie, the storytelling and the acting, very dated. Well, this is basically one of those old movies. And this right here, I don't know what that pipe's for, but all right, dated. I mean, this is where we are, right? Flagstaff, Melbourne Central is next, then Parliament, and then everything else is just open, right? Including Flinders Street Station, obviously it's open. Southern Cross Station, which is where we came from, is open. But yeah, the tunnel starts from here and then comes out. first thing I notice about this platform is that it's huge compared to the other one, which feels a bit more claustrophobic and skinny. Much wider platform. Isn't she pretty? So pretty. We got some video screens that actually work on this platform. The other platform didn't have them. They had the screens, but they weren't working. I don't know, the other platform felt more dated. So there's many escalators over there. But if you really wanted to, if you really wanted to, you could walk up the steps here. That's unusual. So yeah, I'm currently on the lower level of the station, so let's go upstairs, I reckon. Bit of a long one, this one, compared to the last station. The lower platform was kind of really skinny, short. Okay, so now I understand why this escalator is a lot higher up. It's because this escalator doesn't actually stop on the second level, or the first level, depending how you see it. So I'm gonna have to get another escalator now to jump on those two platforms and have a look there. Interesting. We do have escalators in Town Hall Station, underground station in Sydney, that do the same thing, so I shouldn't be too surprised by that. This one's to the all platforms, so that means that these escalators should be... Hang on, we're in Australia, why are the down going down on the right and the up going on the left? That doesn't make any sense, but anyway. Yeah, they're a lot skinnier, so these will take us to the platform, the higher platforms 1 and 2. I really like it. That's those escalators we were just on. We go bypass this completely. So yeah, these platforms, there's 4 platforms, 2 up and 2 down on both the stations that I've visited so far. So I don't know why they built it like this, but they built the stations, the underground stations, in such a way that apparently after a certain time of day, they have to actually swap the trains around, because after a specific time of day, they literally swap the train direction around. So in the morning it goes counterclockwise, for example, and then in the afternoon, for example, it goes clockwise. It's a strange system. I think there's a video on YouTube that properly describes how the system works. But there's a train coming, so let's have a look.
And for anyone interested in how this unusual system works, I will link that video that I'm talking about in the description below.
See that? There's some sort of emergency entrance or exit there, but it's, I mean, no one can use it, right? It's completely blocked off. I don't understand what that is, but it's interesting infrastructure. And that's why we're filming it, baby. So if you look closely, you can see Flagstaff Gardens station up there. I think there are talks and conversations happening where they want to build another underground tunnel to allow more trains to come backwards and forwards all times during the day. Like I said, I don't know too much about it, so if I find a video about the information that I'm talking about, I shall link it down below.
Yes, Gareth, I've already said that, but thank you for thinking of the people. Muchas gracias.
The vibe in this station is definitely a lot more modern, which is strange because they were built at the same time, right? Even these escalators have gotten the modern treatment. Melbourne Central, front door is literally on Elizabeth Street with some great tram access. I think Melbourne is teaching the world a lesson when it comes to how to build great public transport infrastructure, particularly trams, of course, and trains. And of course, when the new metro tunnel opens, 2025, sometime in 2025, I believe. Yeah, I'll definitely be coming back here and to film all that. Very, very exciting. I didn't realize, but literally above the train station is a massive food court and a shopping center. So I'm just gonna check around here for a little bit. The guy playing a piano, a big watch, and what the hell is this? I've never seen this before. Clearly, I've never been to this place before. I should have. I've been to Melbourne 5 times before. That is awesome. So I'm guessing they've either built this inside the centre, or they saved this building and then built the centre around it. Oh my god! What? That's awesome. So I've just come up the escalators. Yeah, this is a very, very impressive shopping centre. I think I have been in here a while ago. It's been 10, 15 years. I really can't remember. But I'm very, very impressed by this situation right here. That's cool. Yeah, it's definitely an old building, 1932 it says. Look at the roof. This roof hasn't seen a raindrop in probably 20 years or so. Look at the dust. This roof is in desperate need of a rain shower, which it used to have, obviously. Can't anymore though. I don't know what this is, but I think it's some sort of arcade. Oh my god, I can see games inside. I know these machines were in Japan. I've seen Japanese videos of them. So much fun. I'm such a dork, but I know one of my favorites has got to be ice ball or ski ball. I love playing ski ball. We got The Walking Dead, Jurassic Park, and this isn't just any arcade. Apparently this is a barcade. A bar arcade. This is literally an alcohol there. Cool. Cool. Melbourne's a very cool city, guys. As much as I love going to an arcade, definitely thumbs down if they have no pinball machines, which that place doesn't have any pinball machines. But this floor itself, though, is like a fun floor because obviously the arcade's there. We've got 10-pin bowling over there, I think. Did you guys just hear that? Yeah, the ball went through the pins, right? And we've got Hoyt Cinemas over there. This is a really, really cool shopping centre. You see how the floor of this building is actually a lot lower than the floor here. The more and more people build up, literally raising the ground level up right over the years. So that's interesting. There's even a massive Lego shop in here with a mini St. Kilda Beach tram made out of Lego. That's awesome. How cool is that? Definitely Lego. I put it somewhat different because I like to be different. What a great view. On the corner of Elizabeth and Little Burke Street. It looks like you're in Friends right now. This building, this guy, and these toilets. So you got these 2 underground toilets. And you don't really see these in Sydney. So I'm gonna go underneath one of them right now and have a look. What does it look like from here? Alright, well, let's do it. I've never been down here before. And you know what? I don't need to use the toilet, but I thought it'd be interesting to film the content. If there's any ladies in Melbourne who are watching this video and you were curious about this place that you probably pass quite often, it's really nothing special. Men get their willies out, they squeeze, they shake. Don't shake it too much, otherwise it looks like you're playing with yourself. And then we go up the stairs. You know that French guy playing the accordion behind me, right?
I swear he's a computer NPC because he's just played the same song 3 times in a row, and I'm pretty sure if I sit here any longer, it'll be 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. I'm pretty sure it's the same song that he's constantly playing over and over again. I don't know why. Is that the only one he knows? I'm serious. I'm dead serious right now.
So look, we're back in here now. We're going to go back to Central Station, Melbourne Central Station. Let's get it right. And go to Parliament.
Yeah, the shopping centre what I just walked through was huge, absolutely bonkers huge. It's like Melbourne Central, massive shopping centre with an old building in the middle, and then it goes through to another shopping centre through a skywalk or on the floor across the street, you know, situation, to another shopping centre called the Emporium. It's huge. It took me ages just to walk from one to the other.
Will be the 131 Glen Waverley, stopping all stations to Glen Waverley.
This platform's really, really packed right now.
And always remember to touch on your mighty at the start of your journey.
This train's about to leave. Welcome guys to Parliament. Alright, let's have a look. Let's keep our eyes open. The station looks a little dated too. Some nasty marks over there. But we're not here for the marks. I lied to you. I lied to you. We are here for the frickin' marks.
Look at those marks. Look at those marks. Dirty.
I'm gonna get my finger and try and fix those marks. My inner OCD is truly coming out of me. Does this place remind you of the London Underground by chance? Cooey! Echo, echo, echo. Hello, hello, hello. Penis, penis, penis. Let's go upstairs. Frickin' dirty marks. Frickin' dirty marks. Now I know this isn't exactly looking like the London Underground, but it looks a lot like it. Oh my god, does it ever? Huge resemblance. So we got some more escalators up to Lonsdale Street, or we have platforms 2 and 1. So let's have a look at 2 and 1 right now. Or 1 and 2, depending if your glass is half full or half empty. Ooh, it looks exactly the same. What a surprise. We're definitely gonna go upstairs and see what's going on up there now. Up to Collins we go. Is it Phil? Could be Phil Collins. Bit of a long one, this one. I've been on longer. And you can see why this station is called Parliament, right? Because we're at the Parliament. Oh, we got some pretty Christmas decorations. We've got some outside. Behind glass. I was not expecting that. Now there's a few different exits from this place, but I think we'll use the main one for now, and we'll see how we go with that. By the way, going back to Phil Collins for a second, Everyone told him he was crazy when he left Genesis, right? Well, that's what I'm told. I'm not that old, but you know, from what history has described, everyone told him he was crazy. You're not gonna make it. You're just a drummer. Look at him now, baby. Look at him now. And look at this. This is really beautiful. We actually walked past this yesterday. No, two days ago. 2 days ago. We have another one of those toilet situations that go underneath the ground. This one's for ladies. If there's any lady YouTubers out there, or even cross-dressing men who identify as female, please feel free, go down there because you're legally able to, right? Get some content for me. Gosh, the world we live in. It's fucked up sometimes, isn't it? I might put a wig on. And I'm gonna walk down there and say, this is what it looks like. I'd be allowed to, I think. Just next to the station is the Hotel Windsor. A very nice looking hotel. We got ourselves a beautiful tram. I shall definitely ride that before I leave. Trams are everywhere, guys, in Melbourne. Do you just love it? Such a great city. There's a station right there. So we got some unique artwork over there next to the station. Nice old church. And even this building. This looks like a private residence. But damn, this building has some history to it. Looks amazing. And check out this little area here. It's such a unique little vibe to it. Government of Victoria, St Andrew's Place. St Andrew's Place. It's a really unique vibe. I love how they're able to blend old with new. Remember what we said before, the older buildings are sunken into the floor more. And they're only like that because newer generations tend to build up and up and up, right? So yeah, you get this multi-story vibe. Anything to do with pulley systems, gears, and those kind of things, wheels. Look at this. I so love it. So I don't know the age of this building, but you can see, I mean, this has got some serious age to it, right? This is some sort of internal crank system to make all of these doors close over the windows in times of emergency. See that? So you got these roller doors on these little tracks, and they would roll backwards and forwards when needed to shut off these windows from rioters, perhaps? I don't know. What a fascinating system. Looks like I'm totally surrounded by like almost convict buildings. That's what it looks like in some areas. Like that is giving me convict vibes right now, along with that wall. And was this a jail at some point? Maybe not, but it does look like it, doesn't it? Let's face it, the fish pond could get some love, couldn't it? Really need some TLC. Tender loving care. Check out the little smiley face bricks underneath the windows. Looks awesome. Also notice this tram stop is over there. So you've got to walk over the road to get to your tram. I think I'll do that right now. Very cool. Oh shit, oh shit. Damn. Impressive. Most impressive. That was a Star Wars reference. By the way, if you're in a wheelchair, you're not getting off at the stop. It's barely enough room for me. Wowzers. I wonder if we can have a quick look inside. I mean, I am already here, right? So actually really, really impressive.
The orange windows, the yellow windows make it look like there's a bad bushfire outside with the smoke. When the sun hits the smoke, it produces that color. It's really, really strong and cool. That is a very impressive church. Seriously, this has got to be one of the most impressive churches I've ever been in Australia. Maybe the world, maybe. I'm sure there are others in the world that are better, but come on. There's even an organ here. Can you guys see it?
Alrighty, so I wanted to show you one of these toilets that I've just come across in Melbourne. It's an old one, and the only way to access it is by actually standing on the road, which, I mean, you would never see that today, right? Come have a shit, but before you do, come be hit by a car. What's inside?
Gosh, it smells terrible. Absolutely terrible. What? Damn. Yeah, that's terrible. The stench is not good. It's not good. It's not a good smell. I will tell you that much right now. Am I about to be hit by a car? No, thankfully not.
I'm starting to understand why that train station is called Parliament. I'm not gonna lie, it's very spectacular. Even though I've seen these places many times before, mainly on the tram as I go past them, mind you, but it is very spectacular to see it again and again. A really, really spectacular building. It looks like a building that's very famous in New York City. Let's conclude this little visit of ours and make our way back to Flinders Street by the tunnel.
As I walk into this place, you can feel the air rushing through the windows, through the doors, and it has that specific train tunnel smell. If you've been through a subway, specifically in New York City, I'm guessing, but many other places around the world too, right? They have that train smell. It's not always good, but most of the time I like it, including now. It does smell public transporty, to put it lightly. It's actually good.
It's a bit of a steep one.
Currently here at Parliament, but even though the yellow line shows you going back to Flinders Street, it's not doing it at this time of day, I don't believe, so I'd have to get a train to Richmond or Jolmont and then just go double back to Flinders Street, and that's what we're going to do right now. There we go, we're out in the open. Okay. We definitely have a Richmond station in Sydney, but it is nowhere near this big. And also, it is nowhere near the city. We're right next to the city. Sydney's Richmond station sucks in comparison. Alright guys, we're back at Flinders Street Station. Thank you for watching this video if you made it this far. If you did enjoy this tour of Melbourne's 3 old tube stations, metro stations, give this video a like and subscribe. And I also hope you enjoyed the tour around certain places that I went to as well. I'm currently, for the next video, I'm currently at Federation Square, where actor and singer Robbie Williams will be doing a 1-hour questions and answers and little performance right here. So this will be interesting. This will be in the next video. Maybe that video is already up, I'm not really sure. Anyway, I shall see you for the next video. Ciao.